was playing Mario Kart with my stepbrother when his girlfriend slapped me across the face. My cheek stung as I stumbled back, completely shocked. Luna stood in the doorway of Ethan's apartment, her hand still raised, breathing hard like she'd just run up the stairs. Ethan jumped up from the couch, dropping his controller. "What the heck, Luna?" She pointed at me, her fingers shaking. "Don't act innocent. I know what's been going on between you two. You're always together, always texting, always finding excuses to hang out. You think I'm stupid?" I touched my face, still trying to process what just happened. Ethan and I had been step-siblings for 6 years, since our parents got married when I was 14 and he was 16. We'd always been close, more like actual siblings than most step-families. We played video games together every weekend, sent each other memes, grabbed lunch between classes since we went to the same college. It was completely normal, completely innocent. "Luna, she's my sister," Ethan said, his voice hard. "Step-sister," Luna corrected, her eyes wild. "Not real siblings, not blood. And I've seen the way you two are together. The inside jokes, the casual touching, the way she looks at you. I know you're sleeping together. I just can't prove it yet." I was stunned. This wasn't just jealousy. She actually believed this. She'd convinced herself that Ethan and I were having some kind of inappropriate relationship. "You're insane," I said, my voice shaking. "He's my brother." "He's not your brother," Luna screamed. "Stop saying that. You moved into his house when you were teenagers. That doesn't make you siblings. That makes you two unrelated people who got way too comfortable with each other." Ethan tried to calm her down, but Luna was on a roll, pulling out her phone to show evidence she'd been collecting. Screenshots of our text conversations where we used heart emojis. Photos of us at family dinners sitting next to each other. A video from last month where Ethan had his arm around me at our parents' anniversary party. She'd built an entire case in her head, turning every normal sibling interaction into something twisted. I tried to explain that this was how we'd always been, that our parents loved how well we got along, that there was nothing romantic between us. Luna laughed bitterly and said that's exactly what people having an affair would say. She turned to Ethan and gave him an ultimatum. He could either cut me out of his life completely, or they were done. No more hangouts, no more texting, no more weekend video game sessions. Ethan needed to choose between his girlfriend and his so-called sister. Ethan's face went red. He told Luna she was being ridiculous, that he wasn't going to stop seeing his own sister because of her paranoid delusions. Luna's voice went cold. She said if there was nothing going on, then he should have no problem taking a lie detector test. She'd already researched places that did them. She'd pay for it. They could go right now. The room went silent. I looked at Ethan, who looked at me, both of us realizing how completely insane this situation had become. Luna took his silence as guilt. She started crying, saying she knew it. She knew something was wrong. Her instincts were never wrong. She'd felt it for months, but kept giving him the benefit of the doubt. She grabbed her purse and headed for the door. Ethan didn't stop her. She turned back one last time and said when he was ready to be honest, to call her. Until then, they were done. The door slammed behind her. Ethan and I sat in stunned silence for a solid minute before he grabbed his phone and called his best friend Levi. He put it on speaker. "Dude, Luna just accused me and my sister of sleeping together. She slapped her and everything." There was a long pause on the other end, then Levi let out a breath. "Oh, thank God. I was wondering when she'd finally snap and show you how crazy she is." My heart started racing. Ethan leaned forward. "What are you talking about?" Levi's voice got serious. "Man, Luna's been asking me weird questions for weeks. Like if you ever mentioned your sister in a romantic way. If I ever noticed anything inappropriate between you two. She was trying to get me to confirm her suspicions. And when I kept telling her you guys were just normal siblings, she started saying I was covering for you." Ethan's face went pale. Levi continued. "She did the same thing to Tim and Alex. She even called your parents pretending to chat, but really fishing for information about your relationship. She's been obsessed with this for months." I felt sick. Ethan ran his hand through his hair. "Why didn't you tell me?" "I tried, man. Remember 2 weeks ago when I said Luna seemed intense? You said she was just stressed about finals. I didn't realize how bad it was until she started calling me at weird hours, asking if I'd seen you two together." Ethan hung up and stared at the wall. "I really have a knack for picking the crazy ones, don't I?" His voice was hollow, like he was realizing just how close he'd come to letting Luna destroy our family relationship over her delusions. That same week, Luna tried apologizing, saying she'd been under a lot of stress and overreacted. Ethan blocked her number and we went back to playing Mario Kart.